Sagittarius, what's up? How's it going today? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. So happy to have all the Saggies in the house with me. We're going to do a fun little tarot love spread for you today. We'll see what we can get. Do bear in mind with all these YouTube readings, they're general. It won't always be your message every time, and that's totally fine. I hope lots of the things I spread out for you here today do resonate. But if not, feel free to check that Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign if you would like additional messages or more clarity on things I present to you today. Only take what resonates, release the rest. You don't need to take on energy that is not yours, okay? So, if you don't know how to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, there will be a link in the description box below that will show you how to generate your birth chart. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested. It's totally free. It's just kind of fun to know that sign. So in a love reading, I would encourage you to check your sun sign, but definitely your Venus sign as well, right? Venus is the planet of love. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. Everything else you're going to want to know about this video, including the decks I'm using, as well as the social media channels, that will all be written in the dialogue box below. If you are into social media, please do check that out. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook and Instagram. Drop a like, a share, subscribe wherever you can. I appreciate it. As well as on this video on YouTube as well. That helps this channel gain momentum and traction so these messages can go out to not only those who want to hear them, but those who really do need to hear them, right? So yeah, I appreciate you in advance. I love my Sagittarians with all my heart, so thank you guys for joining me today. I have a bit of Saggy in my chart as well. Let's see what we can get for you in the arena of love. We're going to start with an energy card. What does Sagittarian need to know regarding love and their current situation? This video is not date specific, so whenever you stumble across it is when you were meant to. For Sagittarius, is there any energy card in particular we can toss on this spread for them? This one. All right. The Temple Path. All right. Cool. My camera freezes. I have to like jiggle the mouse around every now and then. Sorry, I'm hoping to fix that. Figure out how to fix that. There's your oracle card. Let's see what quote goes along with this. So the 1 and the 2 come to a 3. That makes me think of the Empress, the idea of Mother Nature, of being very nurturing, of growing things organically from the earth. And that may have to do with your love relationships. Things need to happen organically. They can't be rushed. Which you sometimes like to do, Sagittarius, right? You are the Knight of Wands, right? That fire energy that just goes on instinct and drive, which is not always a bad thing. In fact, it's fantastic. You know, you're a great person to have a crazy night on the town with and go out and have fun, and you have some great charisma and energy about you. But I'm just getting from this, there may have been a tendency to rush into relationships in the past. And I'm almost thinking like you've learned the error of your ways, that it's okay to let things grow naturally and nurture the seed the way a mother nurtures her baby so that it can grow long term, right? That fire that you feel isn't going to burn out. Very interesting. You also got, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Yeah, going within. I'm sort of getting like hermit vibes, soul searching, soul seeking. Before you start asking around you, what is the right answer? What is the correct course of action? What should I do? Some of you are starting to go within, which I'm just getting that's the right course of action for you to take, is to check in with yourself first, to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you're potentially healing yourself if that's what's needed, or that you're encouraging yourself, that you're being your own cheerleader and being like, yeah, Sagittarius, you're freaking awesome, and kind of giving yourself those power talks in the mirror. All right, so this first line here is going to be how your person feels about you. My goodness, Sagittarius. Starting it off with the 10 of Cups. You are their dream come true. You are all their wishes and hopes for love and joy and happiness. 10 of Cups, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. They view you as someone they want long-term stability and happiness with, somebody they could potentially build a family with. They find you very healing and comforting, good for their soul, I'm getting. But they also see you as someone who is very fun and playful and adventurous. Page of Wands, somebody who lives for new discoveries and experiences, much like that Knight of Wands energy. But this is more like a childlike version of it. So I will say they may see you as a little bit immature, but someone who has great potential to grow into someone they would want to spend the rest of their life with. So this might be going out to those who are currently dating, right? Or someone who you're still maybe feeling it out with, but your person seems excited about you. maybe they want to travel with you. Maybe they want to move in with you. It could be someone you work with as well. But yeah, automatically they're coming in with 10 of Cups energy on how they feel about you, Sagittarius. Interestingly enough, though, I don't know if either you feel the same about them or you just don't recognize that that's how they feel, because the way it is, this is you, Sagittarius, and my spread with that wand energy. You almost have your back turned towards it. So that could mean a couple things. Are you not seeing it? Do you not feel the same about this person? Do you not recognize the potential that you guys could potentially have together? Or are you choosing to invest in yourself first before you commit to anything long term? That could be. But I also see you as King of Pentacles. Again, this is coming up as fatherhood. Pentacles can be money, health, home, the body. But King of the Castle, King of money. But what I mean by that is earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You might be dealing with an earth sign here or a water sign. Somebody who wants to build with you long term, the idea of legacy, fatherhood, generations, the passing down of objects, of memories, it could be funds, it could be financial. Yeah, somebody sees you as this kind of cool dynamic as the king or queen, right? It doesn't have to be masculine or feminine. I'm going strictly off of like the gender of what's in the card, but you can toss gender out the window essentially. The king or queen of potentially stability, but I almost think this is how it looks on my board. This isn't where you're currently at. I think somebody sees great potential in you. It's their wish and their dreams for you to step into that role of maybe provider, whether that's for children or financially, or somebody who supports their goals and dreams and career. An adventurous spirit who has solid roots, though, and foundation. Very interesting. All really positive cards. That's a great way to start off how does your person feel about you? And so for those who don't have a person in their life, this currently, right? This could be someone coming in the future, or this could be a reflection of the past, a relationship that was in your past. And then, there's always the chance of that coming back, or giving you some sort of peace of mind about what it was or what it wasn't. I can read it that way too if you're currently a single Sagittarian out there. So this section I typically read as future potential with this person. Again, strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or potentially a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You guys might be at a distance from each other right now, in different states or different cities. You might be doing some sort of exploring or going on like job interviews that's requiring you to travel. But you're doing it to have a solid and steady future. So I think this person views that as very admirable. It's like you're taking care of business. I like that. Sorry, so we're jumping back here, long-term potential with this person. So Knight of Coins, one of my favorite knights, I have to say. And the reason being is that the Knight of Coins is incredibly frustrating when you are in that fiery energy of, my passion is burning and I want it now and I can't wait. If you're an impatient person, which I am so impatient, it's one of my worst qualities, I'm working on it. The Knight of Coins is frustrating, but I will say this. If this represents a romantic partner coming into your life, it's almost a sure thing in terms of it being a long-term stable relationship. That doesn't mean forever, but it's Virgo energy, by the way, also Capricorn and Taurus, if you're interested in an earth sign. The Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles, same thing. They will get the job done. They are steady and stable. They are consistent, but it's slow moving. It's of the earth, right? Again, letting things develop naturally, organically of the earth, letting flowers bloom in their natural timeline and state of when they are supposed to. It can't be rushed, but when it happens, oh my goodness, is it going to happen? The Knight of Coins will become the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. These are the same suit. The Knight of Pentacles becomes the King of Pentacles. It's a sure thing. He'll get it done because he finds a way to do it. He's not a huge risk taker, and that sometimes is why this potential person may take a long time. It's because they're very organized. They're getting their ducks in a row. They're not going to rush into anything. They're going to do it again because it's coins, tangible, when it feels right, when it's financially a wise decision to get married or have children or whatever that is for you. When they can afford to move across the country, when they can afford to change jobs or whatever that is. It's steady and consistent and reliable, but my goodness, can it take a long time. So long-term potential with this, yeah, down the line, it would be very steady and consistent if that's what you're looking for, Sagittarius. I will say there is an element to this of your person views you as this, but your eyes are wandering. So I'm just going to leave that out there. That's not going to be for everyone, because it might be that if, you're in a relationship that is your love and your sunshine and your everything, you might be focused on your career right now and looking, I say looking elsewhere, but focusing your energy and your time and your passion, right? Your travel on pursuing this endeavor. And it may have to do with money or finances or job. This could, if you are in a relationship with someone as well and there's the potential of having children, this could also be you really examining if you want to be a mother or if you want to be a father. Because right now, I think either you or your person sees you as a page with the potential to be a king or queen. You get what I'm saying? Toss the gender out. It's like a future projection, and if this is you, Sagittarian, there's something about this that intimidates you as well. And it may be that struggle to commit long term. I'm just going to leave that there. All right, so back to long-term potential. We have Knight of Coins. We have King of Swords. I like that. Okay, Aquarian energy could also be Gemini and Libra. The King of Swords, the king of knowledge, of thought, of data, analysis, of wise decisions, of fair justice, rulership. Not the most emotional king, and it's not to say that he or she, whatever, doesn't have a great depth of emotion, but they make head over heart decisions. They make the decisions because it's based in the facts and because they know it is certain. They know it is right. And it's interesting. It's almost like placing your bets on this Knight of Coins. Sort of how I was describing it. They will get the job done, and this king knows that. So he doesn't feel a need to rush it because he knows it's going to be done not only to his satisfaction, but even potentially grow into something even greater than he could have ever imagined. The idea of this being an Aquarius card, innovation, thinking larger scale, thinking beyond this realm, beyond this universe. So yeah, someone who is in touch with greater thinking, and very in tune with their own thoughts and their own, I do want to say desires because it's coming up under the Wands card, but a king, okay. What's interesting about this dynamic, I will say, for those who are, well, take what resonates. I'm going to say for those who are either in a relationship or there's just kind of flirtation, and if your person senses that you, Sagittarian, have wandering eyes, or again, you're more focused on career, it's like in the future, however long that is, weeks, months, years, you become more narrowly focused on the prize or the person at hand, then they start to wander or stray. And it doesn't have to be romantically with other people. It might be, but it has to do with like your focuses aren't in alignment. It's like they want you, but you want the job. But then later down the road, you want them, but they're going after this. It's a very interesting dynamic. And I'm not, saying that it's impossible, but yeah, it's like you guys your paths are kind of, I don't know if you're currently together or you just kind of know each other, but I see it being, again, time. It will take time for this to come together in complete harmony and unison and have that 10 of Cups feeling, the happily ever after. Okay, so long-term potential. 10 of Wands. Okay, so an interesting card there. The card of releasing burdens. It is fire energy. It's your suit. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It is a Sagittarius card. Sowing your wild oats. That came through here, especially with this. There's some adventure or endeavor that you're on, that you're after, Sagittarius, and you're focused on it. It could be another person. It could be with a Taurus, potentially. And it's like you need to do that And I'm not going to say get it out of your system, because for some of you, that might be long-term what you want. I'm just kind of reading this as the dynamic of how your person views you. This is you doing the other thing. If your person is A, you're focused on B. So with B, it's like you have to get that out of your system, or sow your wild oats, or learn something about it and discover if that's truly what inspires you, where your desires and your loyalty, your love rests is with this. Maybe this is your 10 of Cups, but you don't realize it yet. Whatever that is. It could be a new career. Again, it could be with an earth sign. But falling under this is a 10 of Wands, a need to release some sort of burdens. Sorry, Sagittarius, my camera froze. So this relieving yourself of burdens falling under the King of Pentacles may have to do with relieving yourself of financial burdens that have been quite a strain on you. Or even, it could even be family dynamics with a father figure. That, yeah, it's been weighing heavily and like crushing or snuffing out your fire, your flame, your passion, your desire in life. So long-term potential for this romantic partnership to succeed, it's going to take time and self-awareness to understand what these burdens are that either you or your person have been carrying, and deciding that it's okay, that it's the right thing to do to let them go, to have the knowledge that you don't need to carry this around anymore. And something about this travel, this seeking of inspiration and desire, it results in you gaining some sort of truth or knowledge, and it bumps you up to this King of Swords energy, so that you are able to see with clarity what burdens that you've been carrying around, Sagittarius. And it has to do with this, whatever this is to you. It's like, even with this card that came up, the Temple Path, you may be going on some sort of journey and not realizing it, that it's a spiritual journey. You are meant to gain lessons and knowledge about yourself, to get closer to your own consciousness. This could be spirituality too, with Cups, healing. Your ultimate goal in life may be to relieve yourselves of burdens and finally feel love and joy and happiness. I mean, isn't that everybody's ultimate goal, right? Yeah, long-term potential is a little tricky. Oh, that just wanted to be seen. Hope. Okay, I was gonna say, let's throw a clarifier on it. There's great hope that you are going to be able to release these burdens, because they've been a burden to you. They've been like a chain around your neck, something that's been holding you back from really, I'm getting, enjoying life, enjoying the comforts of life, enjoying the caring, or attracting people that treat you well, that nurture you, that nurture your desires and your passions and what you choose to do. But there may have been someone in your life who gave you a lack of hope. Anything else we need to know about this? What is this King of Swords about? What is this King of Swords about? A lot of masculine energy. So I may be tuning into some of the more masculine Sagittarians out there. It doesn't have to be. I'm just saying you have a lot of kings and knights and very masculine depiction of pages. I'm just going to throw that out there. Or maybe connecting with cross watchers. I don't know. This King of Swords, conversation. Okay. So going on this potentially spiritual path to this temple, if you will, whatever that means to you. How I was saying, it's some sort of journey that is meant to like inspire you or come back with some sort of lessons of learnings, knowledge. There's some sort of conversation that has to be had that is going to help you release those burdens that you've been carrying around. It's going to bring hope back into your life once you communicate. It, again, may have to do with family or some sort of, even a family friend, some sort of dynamic that you've been carrying around for potentially years. It's like releasing that and bringing it to the surface finally allows you to sever it and cut it out from your life in a healthy way that allows you to heal. And this may be a very long, arduous process, or has been, but it's like it's going to feel so good when you do. I'm going to be honest, the long-term potential of this, it's not really telling me much. You have someone who views you as 10 of Cups, but you are currently, or have in the past, been carrying around this 10 of Wands. So Sagittarian, do you view this person as a burden? I don't really see it coming off that way. It's more once you release these burdens, there's hope that this relationship could stabilize. But yeah, I am getting there may be a splitting off of ways. They're like individual journeys to come together and learn your inner truths, and then have a conversation about where you guys stand if you want to pursue this. I know that's a little bit vague, but I'm just not getting too much from the cards here. Okay, so your guidance. You have Page of Swords and the Magician. Again, truth seeking, seeking out of knowledge. This has to do with inspiration and passion and drive and desire and a feeling. A youthful energy going after that. This has to do with getting the actual facts, the logic, the analysis, the data. So it's mixing passion and thought. It's sort of heart and head, if you will. It's air and fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's getting knowledge on what you want to create in your life and who you want to create with. You're still figuring it out, and you may be blocking out truths. The way he's holding his sword, he's not letting it stand upright, channeling messages from the sky to get that clarity, that information, to get in touch with his consciousness, his or her. Again, so much masculine energy here. It's like there needs to be some sort of release of these burdens to actually see things with truth and clarity. There's still knowledge that needs to be attained. So keep going down this path of learning about yourself or about this relationship or what you feel is holding you back. Because the answers are right in front of you. The tools are on your table to manifest and create whatever it is that you want in your life, to find the love of your life, to find the person you want to work with and create magic with. But it must start with self. Old patterns of behavior need to be released, or else it's constantly just going to continue on in like a never-ending cycle. This cycle needs to be released. It's time. It's time to move on from that. And it has not been easy. It's been a struggle, but it's time for forward movement away from that. And then you have the Tower. Okay. Destruction, chaos, life-changing events. It's Scorpio energy. I think this is what you need to release these burdens. It's coming up under, again, potentially with a father figure or a family dynamic or something financially that has been restraining you, Sagittarius. That needs to be broken down, and like the slate needs to be wiped clean. And I don't mean to say this out of threat or fear. If you don't release these burdens, universe is going to come in and do it for you, because universe doesn't want you to feel this way anymore. Universe doesn't want you to carry around these burdens and not enjoy your life and not feel 10 of Cups, not feel joy and happiness. So if you don't figure out a healthy coping mechanism to release things that have been bothering you, that have been holding you back in life, universe is going to come in and do it for you. I like the Tower. A lot of people are freaked out by it because it's that unknown change of, oh my God, everything's going to be different and what's going to happen. Some of you really desperately need this. And this Tower may come crashing down when you decide to release these burdens. And it's almost like stripping yourself naked to be very vulnerable. And that's scary, right? But once you do, it opens up the skies again. This fire that's been burning forever, and there's black smoke, right? You can't see the stars. There's no hope, right? Once that Tower comes down and the smoke clears, there's hope again. There's hope again. There's balance again. There's opportunities for happiness and love. This is finding out the information you need on how can you relieve yourself of these burdens. Keep going down this path. Believe in your own power, your own magic, your ability to create the future of your dreams. Even if that means starting completely fresh, completely new, leaving behind your old life, your old friends, your family, right? If you were raised in a toxic environment, it's okay to travel, to move on from the environment from which you came that was keeping you stuck, in which you were not thriving. Checking in with yourself. It's like a spiritual journey for a lot of you with this Temple card. All right, let's throw down a astrology card for you. I have no idea how long this video is. Oh my goodness, I think it's too long, but whatever. Any other card that can go with this reading? Soul. So this is the Sun. The Sun card. So potentially Leo energy. Fire though. Aries, Leo, Sag. Finding happiness. Again, letting that cloud, that smoke clear, and the dawning of a new day. The sun will always rise. It will set and then it will rise again. Changing up of cycles. Finding happiness. Finding joy. That's in your future, Sagittarius, but there's something here about doing the work. And that work for a lot of you involves travel. I don't know what that is. Following your gut instinct on what inspires you, on what you want to create, and gaining knowledge about how to effectively utilize the tools you have to create that happiness. All right, Sagittarius, I hope that helped. I hope whoever needed to hear this message did. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what resonated in the comments below, and I will see you guys very soon for another tarot reading. All the best to you, Sagittarians. Bye.